Yeah.
So you have 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. You account for all of the runs batted in the first game. You kept it up in the second game as you were 3 for 3. Throughout the 2 games, you had 6 plate appearances. You went 5 for 5 with a walk. How were you able to be so locked in today against a pretty good pitching staff?
Yeah, I really think it was just responding from yesterday. As a team and individually, not the best day at the plate. Hitting in Erie is never easy. But coming back today and just doing the little things to get better and stay locked in throughout the game, especially these long doubleheaders, you gotta really lock in for all 14 innings, and that was sort of the emphasis today. Back end of a series, Game 3 and Game 4. Another big thing is Hayden here called both my home runs, so I'll give him credit for to start the day off good.
How important was it to get the 2 runs in the first inning of Game 1 and then to get that grand slam in the second inning after, as you mentioned, you had really no luck yesterday with just 1 total run between the 2 games?
Yeah, no, I was just looking for a mistake pitch, anything good over the plate to hit. Fortunately, I was able to come up with runners on and get the job done, but we trust any guy in this lineup to do the job, and I'm sure many other people would do the same thing in that situation.
I think that you guys hit the ball very well, very hard today. But I was kind of impressed with the infield defense as well. Tell me a little bit, what goes into that, like in a practice thing?
Yeah, I think we just separate ourselves defensively with other teams by the way we prepare before games. You see a lot of teams just roll in and get on the field and get going in BP, and alternatively, we sort of take pride in our ground balls before and making throws across the infield before the game, before I.O. even. So a lot of that you got to attribute to Tyler Sullivan and all the work he puts in with our defense, and just guys really trusting each other and trusting our pitchers to make plays.
I think one of the bigger plays in this afternoon was a ground ball, 1 hopper, maybe 2, hit to you. You step on third, complete the double play, and you take away their scoring threat. That was wonderful.
Yeah, the kid hitting, he's a big guy, and I was playing pretty deep, and I knew if anything to me, if I could beat the runner on second to the bag, I had a good chance of doubling him off. And fortunately, I believe Leighton was pitching still, and Leighton made a great pitch, and he got the job done.
How big is it to get those 2 games back after you were swept at Mercyhurst yesterday, knowing that the next stop is the conference tournament?
Yeah, these are big games. Like Coach Maz emphasized it a lot. We already clinched first place. That's great, but these games are important for regional rankings and everything like that. So we had to respond from yesterday. We had to give it a little more gas and not stop once we were going.
You have played in every single game this season, all 50. How are you holding up at this point, and how do you condition yourself to still be performing at such a high level deep into the season?
Yeah, I feel good. Like I said, those doubleheaders, they can wear down on you, especially the back end of the series. But a lot of credit goes to Ty Sullivan and all of the lifting programs he puts for us. The amount we practice throughout the season keeps you and sustains your body to play a long season. And, I feel good. I'm ready to keep going.
It was senior day. Now, you were not part of that because you plan on coming back next year. Is that correct?
Right, yeah. I have a COVID year.
So the players who are moving on, many of whom just don't even have that eligibility left because they've played 5 years, whether it be all 5 here or elsewhere. What does that group mean to you in this program?
No, it's a really important group. Obviously, it was really nice to get 40 wins today. McLean was our roommate, and he wore number 40. So being that it was a senior day, it would have been his senior day. It was really, really special to get that 40th win, and I know that those guys, those seniors who will be graduating, who had the opportunity to play with Mac, they're very happy, and they know this is a special win.
Certainly was, Jack. Thank you so much. Congrats on an incredible day and a special day overall here at Seton Hill.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Well said, Jack.
Oberdorf.
Thank you.